Well, hello again, boys and girls. Another day, another daily read aloud. And today, the read aloud I'm bringing to you is for a very special event. And today is Dr. Tolino's birthday, our superintendent. So, before we begin our story, I just want to say happy birthday, Dr. Tolino. And I encourage everyone else to go out there and say happy birthday as well. He's really helping us through this really tricky and trying time. So I think at least a happy birthday could help. But because it's Dr. Tolino's birthday, I decided to choose a story specifically about birthdays. So the book I chose today is Happy Birthday Moon by Frank Asch. And you might recognize this little bear from another story that he's very famous for. And it's actually one of my favorite stories when I was little and continues to be a story that I love to read to my nieces and nephews. And it's called Goodnight Moon. So you might know him, but I wanted to read the story Happy Birthday Moon in honor of Dr. Tolino's birthday today. So let's get started. Happy Birthday Moon by Frank Asch. One night, Bear looked up at the sky and thought, wouldn't it be nice to give the moon a birthday present? But Bear didn't know when the moon's birthday was, or what to even get him. So he climbed up a tall tree to have a little chat with Moon. "Hello, Moon," he shouted. But the moon did not reply. Reply means answered back. "Maybe I am too far away," thought Bear, "and the moon cannot hear me." Now, we all know that typically when you talk to things like the moon, the stars, the sun, the grass, those things don't usually answer you back because they're objects, and objects can't really speak to us. So I wonder if Bear doesn't know that yet. He might be very little. So Bear paddled across the river and hiked through the forest. So he's trying to get closer to Moon, but it's really hard to do, right? Because we know that Moon is in space. So the closer he tries to get, he's really not making much of an improvement. So he'd have to go up in outer space, and instead he's going as close to the moon that he can. But it doesn't seem to be working. He went into the mountains. Got pretty close, up on a mountain. Now I am much closer to the moon, thought Bear, and again he shouted, "Hello!" This time his own voice echoed off one of the other mountains. "Hello! Hello! Hello!" Do you ever yell into like a cave or an empty hallway and you hear your voice kind of bounce back at you? That's what happened to our friend Bear. And we know from our foundations units that echo means to repeat. So his voice is just repeating back to him. Bear got very excited. "Oh boy," he thought, "I'm talking to the moon." "Tell me," asked Bear, "when is your birthday?" "Tell me, when is your birthday?" replied the moon. So my thought is that the moon's not really talking to Bear, but that he's hearing his own echo. Poor Bear, he doesn't even know. "Well, it just so happens that my birthday is tomorrow," said Bear. "Well, it just so happens that my birthday is tomorrow," said the moon. "What do you want for your birthday?" said Bear. "What do you want for your birthday?" asked the moon. Bear thought for a moment. Then he replied, "I would like a hat." "I would like a hat," said the moon. "Oh, goody," thought Bear. "Now I know what to get the moon for his birthday." So poor Bear doesn't realize that all he's hearing is his own echo. So he thinks the moon's birthday is tomorrow, and he thinks he wants a hat. It'd be strange to see a moon wearing a hat. It'd be strange to see a bear wearing a hat. Goodbye, said Bear. Goodbye, said the moon. When Bear got home, he dumped all the money out of his piggy bank. I wonder what he's going to do with all that money. Then he went downtown and bought the moon a beautiful hat. And it says Fat's Hats. So it looks like he went to town, got a hat. Ooh, what a lovely top hat. Kind of reminds me of Abe Lincoln's when we were talking about Abe Lincoln around President's Day. That nice tall hat. I wonder though if the moon will even like a top hat. That night he put the hat up in a tree where the moon could find it. Then he waited and watched while the moon slowly crept up through the branches and tried on the hat. Hooray! Yelled Bear. It fits just right! Now, we learned about the way that the sun and the moon move when we talked about the earth and how the earth moves. And it's just the moon going through its cycle, right? It's just moving up, and then as it becomes daytime, it'll start to move back down. But for Bear thinks he's moving to try on his hat. Just so happens that it lined up very nicely for Bear. You can tell he's very excited. During the night, while Bear slept, the hat fell out of the tree. In the morning, Bear found the hat on his doorstep. So the moon got me a hat too! Exclaimed Bear. He tried it on and it fit perfectly. Silly Bear. I don't know about you, but I don't think the moon actually bought Bear a hat. I think it just so happens it be Bear's hat. Although he looks quite nice in it. Really do like it. But just then the wind blew Bear's hat off his head. He chased after it. But it got away. That night, Bear paddled across the river. And hiked through the forest to talk with the moon. So he's back on top of that mountain to talk to Moon. Wonder if Moon will tell him anything new. For a long time, the moon would not speak to him, so Bear spoke first. "Hello!" he shouted. "Hello!" replied the moon. "I lost the beautiful hat you gave me," said Bear. "I lost the beautiful hat you gave me," said the moon. "That's okay. I still love you," said Bear. "That's okay. I still love you," said the moon. I love Bear. He must be very little that he doesn't realize that the moon isn't really speaking to him. But I'm sure it made him feel better when he thought it said, "I love you" back, right? Poor little guy. "Happy birthday," said Bear. "Happy birthday," said the moon. The end. Now, oh wait, let me show you the back. And on the back, looks like that hat found a nice new home. This mother bird has all her babies in her nest in there, and she's feeding them a little worm. Ugh. But I love this story, mainly because I think Bear is such a cute little character, right? He doesn't really realize that the moon's not really speaking to him. He doesn't understand that the moon isn't really a person, right? But he cares so deeply about the sun, and he wants to help him and give him something special for his birthday, which is so very sweet. So that's one of the reasons I really love the story, because I think it's important that we always go out of our way to do what's right and what's kind for people that we care about, right? Especially during a time like this where there's a lot going on and people are all feeling all sorts of ways about everything. And you know, we all miss everyone. We all wish that we could hug and hold hands and be near each other during this crazy time. So I think one of the best and most important things about this story is that it teaches us that no matter how far away you might be from somebody you love, you can always, always, always celebrate them and make them feel like they matter and that you love them. That's one of the main reasons I absolutely love this story. So I picked this book, like I said, because it was Dr. Tolino's birthday today, but I think it really fits in with a lot of stuff that's going on in our own lives, right? So my book challenge for you today would be to write a letter or make a card for someone you really truly care about and that might not be with you right now, right? They might not be in your house, they might not be in the same city as you or same state, but you're thinking about them a lot and you miss them a lot. And maybe you get the chance to video call them or talk to them on the phone, which is so nice. But sometimes it's really nice to just get a letter in the mail or a card just saying, I miss you, I love you, I'm thinking of you. So my book challenge for you is to pick a person. Could be anybody you want, a friend, a family member, anyone you can think of that you really miss, that you'd like to write a card to or a letter to, and tell them how you feel so that they can feel your love and you can send some love their way. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Make sure you go and wish Dr. Tolino a happy birthday and go spread some love on this wonderful and sunny day today. Okay? So have a great evening, guys, and let's keep reading together. Bye!